welcome to episode 43 of Series 6 of Master League Story Mode. Now let's go and have a little looky at the old schedule. We're still second in the league. Little reminder, we're only 3 points behind Corinthians. Wow. 4 points ahead of third place International. We're a contender. You cannot deny that. People can try, but you shouldn't. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games left this season. We do play Flamengo again, although they're not doing that well. But other than Corinthians, we're not playing anyone in the top half, except for in today's episode. So if we can get through today's episode with wins against Fluminense and Botafogo, and then we can, brush aside Curitiba, all we've got to do is beat Corinthians, and then in theory we've got a pretty easy run-in. Could we win the league in our first season back in the top flight? That would be pretty impressive. Look at the messages. Abner is now a leader. Interesting. Okay. That's a surprise, but we'll take it. And we'll go and get straight into the first game, shall we? To take on the side currently sitting in fourth. They are 4 points below us, I think, or maybe 5. They can't overtake us if they win, but they can put a big dent in our title hopes. Now, outside of the competition between these two sides, there should be a little bit of needle where Zico is concerned, and that would be due to the Flamengo-Fluminense rivalry. Obviously, Flamengo being the side that Zico made his name at is a Flamengo legend, and the rivalry between Flamengo and Fluminense is probably the biggest rivalry in Brazilian club football. It's commonly referred to as the Fla-Flu or the Flu-Fla, depending on where your allegiances lie. Both teams play at the iconic Maracanã Stadium and have little difficulty when they play against each other in packing the 95,000 seat stadium to the rafters. Which sounds impressive, but it's nothing compared to the day in 1963 when 194,000 people came to watch the derby. That's basically like fitting the entire population of Samoa or Norwich into one stadium. Thankfully, since then, stricter security measures have prevented crowds of this size. A health and safety nightmare, I'm sure. Thankfully, that doesn't happen anymore. It cannot have been safe. Anyway, let's go and take a look at the sides for today. So as we say, Zico will be very, very keen to beat his old rivals. And we're up to 90 team spirit now with what we would consider our first 11, which is great. We'll put Paulo Otavio on the bench, Arnaldo there as well, Marcinho is certainly someone we want on the bench. Oh, Pedro Castro can drop out. Other than that, I think we keep things as they are. There's no need to mix things up. We are still absolutely storming the league. Keep things as they are. Ziggy on a blue arrow. I think he's been without a goal in a while. Be good to contribute today. Fluminense have got some great players. They've got Nene in the centre. He's good. A 77 rated holding midfielder. No 60 rated players in their entire starting 11 or on their bench. This is a side of great quality. They only finished 12th last season, and I think it was 10th the season before that in real life. But they do have a good side. And as I said, there's going to be a little bit of rivalry in this one, a little bit of heat. Let's get into it. And it's always magical to be playing at this incredible stadium, the Maracanã, one of the most iconic stadiums in world football. And as we go to take on the Big Flu, they don't stand a chance of winning anything this season, really, but they can put a big spanner in the works for us. They've got a few titles to their names. This stadium has seen them bring home the top honours, last one in 2012, but they won in 1970, 84 and 2010 before that. So they have something that we do not. We've just got a little bit, a glimmer of hope that it can maybe happen this season. Let's beat these guys and keep the train rolling on. Oh, good ball into Da Gama. Somehow Abner's well out of position. Dangerous ball in. Ibanez clears authoritatively. Comes back to Daniel here, edge of the box. Oh, that's a very clever reverse ball into Vasquez. Space to look for Trentini at the far post. It's a good header away, and Campuzano, bounces off his man. He's not going to get to that. That's great work. Oh, Campuzano tries to win it back. Jimmy Quids, good interception. Can't get the ball back here. The home side enjoying early possession here. Nene into the box, and that's a lovely finish. Oh, I thought we'd weathered the storm there. It was decent defending. Oh, Jimmy Quids nearly won it back. We nearly won it back about 5 times in that passage of play. That's a great ball. That's a good first touch, and a delightful finish from Nene there, the captain, getting the home side off the mark before we'd even touched the ball. Right, it's alright. It's okay. Nearly 20 minutes gone here, and we're yet to trouble the Fluminense goal. Igor into Jimmy Quids, out of his feet here. Oh, lovely first. Oh, Moniz does well, but Jimmy Quids has still got it. The shot. Oh, no. Ah, shite. Marison lays it off to Maro Jr. Steps away from his man and can release Abner down this left-hand side. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Time to look up here. Pick a good ball into Marillison, who gets something on it, and the keeper can only punch it away. 25 minutes gone. It's our first proper chance there. Good ball in from Abner. Looking for the head of Marillison, who's on good form today. Marcinho over this one. The outswinger. Oh, it's deep here. Marillison will jump for it. Gabriel could keep it alive here. It's back to Abner. Abner inside, looking for Marillison. Couldn't pick him out. Oh, danger here. Trentini will get to this on the break. Campuzano across, as well as Gabriel, but Trentini's done so well there. Ooh, Gabby, that's nasty, and that's going to be pulled back, and potentially a yellow card there. I mean, in a way, a good foul to give away. To the box, Quidsy fouled, referee, De Gama now, another opportunity, and that is flashed wide with some venom. Well, they really are putting on a performance here, the home side. Campuzano, no, there's nothing wrong with that, it's just a very, very strong Colombian shoulder. Nothing wrong with that at all, Nene, come on. You big wuss. Half an hour on the clock here. Every time Fluminense have the ball in our half, they look dangerous. It's flighted up looking for Vasquez. Igor, big header. Sano lays it off to him. And Igor inside now to Campuzano. Oh, great ball over the top. Spots Marillison. Reginaldo, is that our Reginaldo? Is that the Reginaldo? Big opportunity there. You don't get many balls over the top, and that was a great opportunity, but Reginaldo cuts it out well. Abner into Mara Jr., lovely first touch. On the right foot, puts a dangerous ball in. Asano's there with a header. Difficult one there. It's moving away from goal. There's actually a good pick out here from Mara Jr. on his weaker foot. Always going to be difficult to generate the power necessary. Oh, Ibanez has to get this right. Oh, and he does. He just about does. That was heart in mouth moment there. Oh, Quidsy, I like that ball a lot. Igor finds Asano again. Kuma Asano, that's beautiful. Oh, just couldn't quite find Marillison, but he's got to it anyway. Ziggy! Yes! Ziggy, can't you see? You never give up, and that pleases me. Our number 9 doesn't know the meaning of the word. You fucked this up. That's unlucky. I don't think it was Reginaldo who made the mistake there. Questions could certainly be asked of the keeper here. But the defender will be gutted. Had a chance to get it away, but Ziggy just put a foot in. And then, although that was fairly close to the keeper, we draw things level. Lovely. Oh, Mauro Jr. can pounce on that. He's got the pace to get there. And now he steps inside. Mauro Jr. Marillison, Asano. Too much. Mauro Jr. Oh, that didn't quite pan out as we'd hoped. We did get a shot off in the end. Mauro Jr. putting the ball up, dribbling forward. We're looking for the 1-2 there. Yeah, could have maybe finished that move off a bit better, but we do have now, on the stroke of half-time, an opportunity to put a ball into a dangerous area. We're going to try and get it on the head of one of the big lads up from the back here. Marcinho with the in-swinger. Oh, Abner's found a bit of space. Should have taken a fucking touch there, shouldn't I? Bollocks. And there we have it here at the Maracanã. And yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Not great, actually. Early moments of this game, we look to be overrun, and the possession shows. Actually, Fluminense have been controlling this game, but we've created chances, as we tend to do, even when possession is against us. And I think we've got a decent chance in this second half. We might as well go for the win. We don't know any other way to play. Let's do it. Vasquez showing great pace here. Oh, it's a dangerous ball in. Trentini, Ibanez will leave it. And is that a goal kick? Yes, it is. High ball, Ibanez, boom. Have some of that. Kuma Asano gets it out of his feet, has a bloody good go at it as well. You don't expect that necessarily from Asano, but he got all of that one. Forced the keeper into a good save. Oh, MJ, how did you not get that back? Campuzano, lovely. Now MJ back into the Colombian. He'll canter through the centre here. Space has opened up. Quidsy's made a good run. Quidsy! Yes! Jimmy! Lovely work from the midfield duo. Well, two of the midfield trio, really. Quincy there, I didn't think he had the old power in his old legs to get to that, but he did. Campuzano did really well. Started the move by winning the ball back, and then in a flash he's making his way into the opposition's half. Picking a lovely ball through to Jimmy Quids, who rolled back the years to make this run into the box. Brushes off his defender. It's a great ball from Campuzano. Keeper really should have come for that. Too conservative there from the home keeper, and a good finish from Quidsy. Anyone who's not quite sure why we call him Quidsy, his name is Thiago Real. Thiago is James, and Real is the Brazilian currency, so the equivalent being pounds or quids. So James, Jimmy, pounds, quids. Jimmy Quids. There we are. Gets his goal, and we're ahead here. Quidsy, the goal scorer, gets away with that one. Marcinho, Asano, oh, lovely interplay here. Marcinho into the box. Can he pick out MLSM? He can. Oh, very close to making it 3 there, which could well have been the knockout blow. It's a great bit of work there from Marcinho. Always got attacking in his mind. It's a very good save. Oh, big opportunity here. On the counter, Gamma does well. Nene inside to Costello. Ibanez, what are you doing? Oh, that's really poor. Oh my god, fucking hell. Sano, that's beautiful to find Quidsy. The goal scorer full of confidence. Quidsy now outside of the box, looks to curl one. Oh, what an end to the game that would have been. Oh, good ball through here, but Ibanez is across. Ibanez is good, and we're good here, and it's another win. I can't believe it. On the road at the Maracanã, in front of many, many thousand rabid Fluminense fans. All saying naughty things about Zico, I'm sure, but they were silenced by Jimmy Quids with a great goal from the experienced attacking midfielder. And another 3 points for Ponte Preta. Unbelievable. I mean, at least we scored more than one goal in this game. We created chances again. I mean, we look so deadly. Any side. Bring us any side. We've got something to match them in all areas of the pitch. Campuzano, excellent today. A 7 for him. Got the assist for the goal. Won the ball back. Jimmy Quids, a goal. Great goal. MLSM in there again. Great hustle from him for the goal. And everyone else played well. Just great performances all round. So, Corinthians, how did you get on? Oh, a draw against Atletico Mineiro. That takes us only a point behind them. I mean, Libertadores now, an absolute guarantee. We're 11 points clear. No, we're 12 points clear of 7th place Atletico Paranense. Now it really is all about getting ourselves in the best position possible for taking on Corinthians, and then we could be in a position where the league is in our hands. But we've got a big game only 3 days later as we invite Botafogo to the Majestoso. They're in 9th. They're a fair way behind us, but they're not having a bad season. Let's quickly check the messages. Got some stuff to look at. How did we do in September? Training. Oh, Campuzano, better. MLSM up to 70 now. Take your sweet time on that. Unfortunately, Jimmy Quids past their prime. He goes down to 71, but he didn't show that in the last game, did he? Looks like we've got Regen, Juan Fran, and Diamante. Diamante, a player that I actually quite liked when he was in the Premier League. So best 11 of the month, 6 players in there, unsurprisingly. We'll go and take a look at our report and see that September was an absolute barn burner of a month. 5 wins, no draws, no losses. Thank you very much. MLSM only scoring 1 goal amongst those wins. I mean, we only scored 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goals in 5 games. You know, you don't need to score more than that if your opponent doesn't score as well. We only conceded 2 goals in 5 games in the entire month. Pretty impressive work. Marcinho with a 6.5 average rating and also an assist to his name. Also assist for Gabriel and the other Marcinho. Not bad at all. So a quick look here. MLSM, yeah, his finishing has certainly taken a bit of a dip. Luckily Takuma was there to pick up the pieces. Ibanez winning tackles, Gabriel winning tackles and aerial battles. They have turned into an imperious centre-back duo, as the goals conceded stats will show us in the last month. Maro Jr. certainly involved more. Still not taking the shots, still not scoring the goals that we'd like, but we've seen an improvement from him, and we certainly get a lot of use out of him anyway. What I do like though is Campuzano, 90% success rate for dribbling. I mean, he doesn't try the most difficult dribbles, but he does keep the ball pretty well. And also 88% success rate for his passing. He's doing what we asked of him efficiently. I mean, he's been an excellent signing. So with an incredible September out of the way, how will October fare? Well, it'll certainly decide our season for us. And we'll be taking on Botafogo for the second time this season. They hail from the city of Botafogo, which is in the sort of Rio region, not far away from our last trip, just about 310 miles. So you can't talk about Botafogo without mentioning the fact that they are the club of two-time World Cup winner, Brazilian legend and all-time great Garrincha. You could call him the GOAT, but as you'll find out, that might not be appropriate. Player who brought previously unimaginable levels of ball control and dribbling abilities to the world stage, despite being born with a right leg 6 centimetres shorter than his left. And actually, many believed it was this physical deformity that allowed him such incredible close control. He was even affectionately known as Anjo de Pernas Tortas throughout his career, the bent-legged angel. He also lost his virginity to a goat, but I'm not entirely sure how that could have helped him. Possibly though, still worth a try for any young players out there still yet to pop your cherry. It worked for Garrincha, that's all we do know. And thankfully he's not playing today, they certainly don't have any players of that quality. A couple of decent players, a few 60s mixed in there as well. How are we looking form-wise? Igor, downward arrow and looking tired. I think we'll play Matthias there, yeah that could work, Again, we drop these guys out. Marcinho can come there. Certainly some tired legs, but we're going to keep this side together because they're winning. And you don't split up a winning team if you can help it. Yeah, pretty pleased with that. Let's get into it. So for the last few episodes, we have been playing with the new data pack, and reception to this data pack and the gameplay changes hasn't been universally positive, I would say. I mean, we've scored less. I mean, we've had a lot of 1-0s, haven't we? We've had a lot of very tight games. It's certainly not been free scoring. I feel like both the AI and my own players make more mistakes. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm still having a good time, and I'll be having a bloody excellent time if we can win this one. Right, come on. Oh, Abner blocks the clearance. Can you keep it in here? Yes, he can. Abner with the footwork. Back to Jimmy Quids. Finds Campuzano. Oh, looks to thread through Asano. Nearly does. Campuzano again. Just toying with him here. Marcinho looks first time for Asano. We will get to that great pace. Asano lays it back looking for Marilison. Matthias outside of the box. He can hit him. He does hit it well. But that'll be straight through to the keeper. Oh, Ezekiel steps away from Abner, but Abner not having it at all. The leader now. And that's a clever little ball into Mara Jr. He's got green space to run into here. Looks away from his man, that's neat. Abner continuing his run. We'll get onto that through ball. Abner whips it in, Marilison's there. Could fall to Quidzy. Good hit! Well wide, unlucky. 22 minutes gone, best chance of the game. Great work from Abner down that left-hand side. Him and MJ, he wouldn't want to be a right back. So half an hour gone here, a pretty uneventful first half. We're having so much of the ball. Abner overlap there that it's almost difficult to decide how we should be attacking, and we're getting caught in positions like that far too often. Gabriel should deal with this. He sort of does. That's what's known as the Boris Johnson. But yeah, we're sort of struggling. They're sort of so bad that we're struggling to break them down, and then we're getting into positions like that and losing the ball. We need to pull our fingers out, really. So final chance in this game to put a ball into the box. Asano, lovely turn away from his man. Can he find a bit of space to put a ball in? He can here. Asano, great work. Looking for Real edge of the box. And that is going to be half time here. In a very, very poor game so far here in Campinas. We need to improve. We've had 57% possession. Botafogo have barely had the ball in our half. It sort of reminds me of playing poker against someone who's never played poker before. They're so shit that it's hard to know exactly what to do against them. You can't read them. I think we need to utilise the left side more. I think we just need to be better. Let's do it. Oh, Gabriel. Forward from the back there, and that's a great ball to find Mara Jr. And now Marilison away from Quintana. Ah, Quintana does well. Back to the keeper. Unlucky. It's better though. Ibanez out to Marcinho. He slot through Asano here, he can, he wants it back inside, Jimmy Quids hits it well. I was expecting a slightly more emphatic back heel there. Into space for Quidzy, but it's good build up here. Marcinho, pinpoint ball through. was expecting a more solid back heel into Quidzy there. Sort of left him a bit too much to do from that angle. Marcinho over this corner. Asano near post gets the flick on. Could go fall anywhere there. Doesn't fall to a black and white shirt. Really unlucky. Ibanez deals with that well. And now Marcinho. Oh, good ball down the line using the pace of Asano. Gets there ahead of his man. He's only got MLSM to look for in the box. No, Abner's there. Late run from the left back. Oh, nearly bundled it home. That was very, very close. Oh, huge mistake there from Botafogo. If we can take this quickly, we could be in here. Mara Jr. allowed to take a touch. MJ now into the box with the right foot. Oh, just gets underneath it. Loops it over the bar. 64 minutes on the clock here. Zika will be considering changes, but we're dominating. Got to finish this one off, surely. We've got to get the goal here. Oh, finally a bit of attacking here from Botafogo. That's a good ball inside to Paulo. No! Oh, Ibanez. Big, big intervention there. Abner can't win it back though. They've still got it. Trons into his man, Ibanez, forcing them out. Oh, don't do this to me. Ezekiel, Mara Jr. can't win it back. This is nice. Don't let him turn. You've let him turn there. First shot of the game for the visitors. A little bit of squeaky bumness there. So one final change here. Arnaldo, some fresh legs down that right-hand side. Only 5 minutes to get the goal here. I'm going to be absolutely gutted if we don't make the breakthrough. Don't know if we've necessarily deserved it. Still be gutted. Matthias can't win it back. He should not actually play for Ponte Preta anymore. He's been really shit today. That's a good bit of defending there, though. Oh, MLSM is scythed down. It's a yellow card at the very least. He'd done the defender there. Oh, Quintana. Potentially a red card there. It's Botafogo in possession. Ibanez comes out. It's a good challenge. Still Shons, though, with it. No, it's almost dead. No, we need the fucking ball back. Fernando. Otavio does well. Oh, but that's it. That is it here. Shit! Fucking shit. Excuse my language, but performances we've been putting in, that's just not good enough at home. It's just not good enough. A 4.5 for Asano. Crap. Ugh. How did Corinthians do? Oh, and they won 4-0. They regain the 3-point lead. Well, we can cut that down in the next episode, but that's really unlucky. Really unlucky. Not unlucky, just poor. That was really poor. 8 points ahead of Internacional. That lead is a big one, but still quite a few games left. A nice long break now before we take on Curitiba, a side we know well, which will be our little starter before the main course, which is the biggest game of the season, in the next episode. Join me for that one. I'll see you in a bit.